Yo ninjas, welcome back to the show. NINJABOX is chilling, and what did you eat today? Welcome back to another episode of Drawing the Manga Works Select and Beyond today on this Sunday evening. Yes, how's it going over there, ninjas? How is it going over there? And what did you eat today? We also ate today, of course, some nice leftover dinner, as we ate today some pizza pieces and some fries, some schnitzel, chicken schnitzel for dinner, with a bit of sauce, and that was about it, I think. Right. Yeah, I think that was about it. So that is what we had for dinner today on this Sunday evening. How about you, ninjas? What did you have for dinner? Was it tasty? Also got a fresh caramel macchiato coffee. Yes, so let's do the thing first. Cheers, skål, prost, kampai, enjoy. Yeah, nice and refreshing. So yeah, ninjas, so the plan for today is to do the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge once again, as most of the times, to practice those manga skills and of course chillaxing with you ninjas and see how far we get today. Might even do 2 of those sessions, and then after that some other drawings, but depends on the time. I might go to the gym after the stream as well, because I only went to the gym this week for one day. Did went swimming 2 times, I think, or wait, did I go 2 times on Monday? I forgot. Did I went Monday to the gym too? Or was it swimming? I already forgot. 25th January. That was the other swims, you know. 25 January went to the gym. 30 January. 30? Oh, that was this week. For, I guess 1? Yeah. Did went walking yesterday with some treasure hunting for more than an hour, so it's not like I have not been moving. But yeah, so how's it going over there, ninjas? How is it going over there? Yippee the pippy. Did you ninjas do anything in the disco? Let me see. Oh yeah, Pickle's back in action. So Pickle's making some interesting mechanical designs here. Sharing in the Disco/Discord, where you can share your drawings, like Pickle here. He's nice busy with the drawing, even a time lapse here. Very nice, keep it going. Hey, sort of like a sort of Pokemon-ish design or something. Keep it rolling, Pickle. Before that was Double D, but we already seen that in the last stream. Yeah, that's about it so far, I think. Alright, so last time we did do the girl eye drawings eyes, suggested by Ninjakees. And today it's time for the 6-pack shortcuts. No, not 6-pack shortcuts. It was a dude that made videos about getting a 6-pack. A fitness bro. I used to watch that years ago. But yeah. Hey. Yeah, sometimes forget the shortcuts don't work in clip. This one now does work. Okay, yes. Yeah, it's like shortcuts for in the drawing program. So I draw mostly in a program called Clip. Studio Paint, where I draw the chisels. And yeah, last time was the eyes here. Before that, even the back muscles. Also, this is like I made videos every single week of so far a year. So we have been doing this for over a year. So there's over a year of weekly content for you to watch and learn or practice with me drawing manga and or at least human body parts for the manga skills. Because yeah, if you draw manga, you need to be able to well draw. But yeah, this is like practicing those skills by and then improving those skills into your manga skills, making it sort of a habit and keep going at it. That yeah, practicing the human anatomy. Okay, well let's just yeah, get right into it. You have to keep an eye on your ninjas. If nothing weird happens. Nothing weird. So yeah, let's see. Today is a six-pack. Six-pack. Let's search for some references. So any of you in the chat here has a six-pack or ever had a six-pack? Yeah, I heard it's really hard to maintain. I don't have a six-pack. I have like a one-pack. A one-pack. Nah, maybe not exactly, but I have the six-pack under the fat layer. Yeah. But if you have a well-defined six-pack, I think that's nice. Yeah, it's still a goal. But yeah, I love to eat food too much, which is a problem. Anyways, let's see. Oh yeah, shit! I had to respond to Dion for a second. Give me a second. Where is he? No, no. He was drawing Nami. Yeah, Richard someday with another piece though. To be honest, no. Ah, yeah, that's a good point to talk about. Yeah, that's an interesting point to talk about, actually. Yeah, I'm talking here with a art mate, or at least responding because I forgot. Sorry. Stream topics. Do you ever feel you? Yeah, I did do have had, maybe still have that a bit, actually. But then, yeah. Anyways, let's talk about this in a second. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. To talk about in a second. Yeah, of course, always the same shit. Like, what have you watched? But it's always, well, it can change, of course. What are you entertaining? So like anime, games, manga, etc. Like this is the day and age of entertainment, right? What else? What else? I forgot. There must be something else. What else is there? Yeah, some topics. But that's actually a pretty good topic. Maybe some art topics like, yeah. Anyways, let's get rolling and draw some chisels. Oh, Dion shared an art piece. Here in the disco, Dion shared a new nice abstract cell shaded drawing of a hedgehog, I think, with a gal. Very nice, and yeah, I also like the brushes he uses, that Dion uses here with how do you say this? Like it looks like traditionally, but also digitally drawn at the same time, and also cell shaded. But it's nice and yeah, cell shaded, colorful. Well, I have my Flux on, which is like a program on the PC that makes your PC more yellowish to not burn your eyes, else it gets too bright. So it might change the colors a bit if you look at this right now. But yeah, and also a bit of that paper texture over not like this is more white, right? And this is a bit more paper, like old paper-ish color, like beige or what's it called, to not have it too bright. Of course, you could choose also make a white border, but I guess yeah. Now this white also stands a bit more out. This is, I guess, light blue, not pure white. Maybe not everything is even pure white. Sometimes you have to go a bit lower with the color to have it not burn your eyes, so to speak, or not make it too bright. And, yeah, very nice, Dion. Dion, and yeah, nice busy ninjas. Okay, so today it's time for the six pack. The six pack, yeah. Six pack. You want a six pack? Why, just go to the grocery store. People say then, I got a six pack. I just bought it in the grocery store. And by that they mean like a six pack of, you know, Coca-Cola or something. Or beer. I got the six packs right here. Yeah. But it's like six cans of drinks. That makes a six pack. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, it's time again. It's time again. So now actually, I think it's the first video of the next year. So I mean not next year as in now it's next year, but I mean the next year of weekly videos of drawing the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. Because we already did a full year and now it's up for the next year. I have a certain number that I want to reach with this series. And I'm not sure if I change it after that number, but there's one specific number that I want to reach, and then maybe I change it or just keep rolling with it and maybe have different approaches or topics within that practice as well. But for now, I have a certain number in mind that I want to reach first before we do other shit, or at least we can do other shit next to it, of course, but that's a different series then, not of the same series. Because now I make YouTube videos on and with your ninjas, of course, also live to have these drawing videos, so that there's a weekly video every week. Even though I do stream it live, and it's actually it's not too much to edit, so to save it editing time, because if you draw, it takes a lot. Imagine like having a professional mangaka that has to produce weekly manga, and then they also have to a live stream and make YouTube videos and such. It takes, and I have to edit it all, and it takes a long time to edit. So that's why I also try to make easier edited type of videos, so that's faster to do. And Because if you edit a video, it can sometimes take a lot of time to edit videos. If you want to do it well, at least, or high quality, but I guess maybe it doesn't really matter if it's high quality to some people. Some people make really cheap ass edited videos, but still get a lot of views. So it's just because the thumbnail topic, or they can speak very well. Their speech is high level mastery. They have a nice way of smooth talking like a salesman, and therefore then people listen to that, right? But yeah, I have to become better at speaking as well, so that you can actually listen, and then we can talk about shit. But yeah, anyways, what was the point again? Yeah, we're gonna draw, eh? Okay, let me set a timer. A timer for the 1 hour, and get some references here. There are a lot of six packs on the Google images. Yeah, there's also Pinterest and such. Let me see, Pinterest. Are there some good six packs? Yeah, do you need to have a six pack or not? Did you ever reach the six pack? I still want at some point get a six pack, but people say the fitness gurus say it's either genetics or it's like eating like that's not how you say it, sustainable. To have a six pack that actually shows, you know, a well-defined six pack. But yeah, I love food, so it's like hardcore master level for me, at least. It's like some of you, maybe it's easy to get a six pack. I imagine if you're more thin, it's easier to get it to have it shown, at least a six pack, you know, a well-defined six pack, because if you have less fat versus you have more fat actually, then yeah. But hey, correct me if I'm wrong there. It maybe also depends on your genetics. Like maybe this one person is really easy to get a six pack, and the other one not to have a six pack. Okay, let's get it rolling. I got there the references laying around. Yo Giant, welcome back to the show. NINJABOX is showing, and what's to eat today? Oh yeah, it's right timing, eh? Right timing, because actually today's your suggestion, or at least right now. Okay. Alright ninjas, right now it's time once again for the 1 hour drawing manga practice challenge. Once again for the 1 hour. Cut. Alright ninjas, right now it's time once again for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge to become a super mangaka. And today it's time for the six pack. Yes, suggested by the Giant. So today we're gonna draw the six pack. So pick up your pens and let's start drawing the six pack. Let's go. Alrighty then. Ice skating. Six pack. Was it? It's already a new month. I almost forgot. Sometimes I forget what year it is. It's already 2025. Time goes way too fast, man. Before you know it, we all dead and in the grave. And yeah, this is just a long time ago. When you look at this, it's like nostalgic. So now you're living back in time, in the future. If you rewatch this, which is interesting. So yeah, Ninjakees of the future. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, anyways, let's start a timer. Oh yeah, don't forget the topics. Okay. So right now we're gonna draw the six pack suggested by the Giant for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. So yeah, ninjas, how's it going over there? How is it going over there? So yeah, the six packs time is the six pack shit. All right, now it's time for the six pack. The six pack. Let's get a good six pack picture here. I guess I should draw a bit of the torso with the six pack, I suppose. So yeah, let's draw the 6-pack here. So this is for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge to practice the manga skills are manga skills, and you can also pick up your pens and draw along to practice your drawing manga abilities, skills, to improve your manga, and you know, just draw along and chillax here. If you have any questions or topics or something, just let me know as well. I might also not always respond right away to everything because I'm also drawing here, and drawing takes sometimes well, you have to also focus on certain parts to it's hard to talk sometimes to and then drawing at the same time, to think and then also draw, because then figuring out how everything needs to be in the drawing and then also talking at the same time can be a bit of a thing. So now I'm figuring out where the 6-pack and the muscle should be. So now I'm drawing a bit of the torso with the 6-pack to not make it a random separate floating 6-pack floating there. Let's see here. So this is also not for a final piece. This is for a drawing practice. So it doesn't have to be perfect. And even if you finish drawings, they probably are still not perfect, because when you look back at it later, there's probably still something you can improve on it. But yeah, of course, you at some point have to draw a line here. And our line is the 1 hour, or at least around the 1 hour timer to fill this page up with, in this case, 6-packs in this session. Because that's the challenge right here. I'm gonna draw a bit more of the torso, a little bit, because else I think it doesn't look so good. Or you know, yeah, this dude has a really well-defined 6-pack. The doo-doo. So yeah, ninjas, are you ever stuck with drawing because you think your current drawing skill level is not good enough? I have had that, maybe still have had. For example, with drawing Party Time, the one-shot, I think that level of skill is better than previous Party Time manga pages that I drew before. Before that, I drew Party Time the series, because I started Party Time as a series before, which was a happy accident, I suppose. Or I think it's still good that I did it, but it's better not to start with a series, I think, because over time my skill level increased or became better. If I look back at my own older art, yeah, it's better than doing nothing. But it might have been better if I just made previous one-shots for Party Time and then later make improved ones before actually starting it as a series. Because I still want to start it as a series. Only the problem is time and lifetime, because when you get older, you have only so much time, and to complete a series takes many years. Like completing it how you want to complete it. Like a long running series. Like the big shonen type of series. I think other people also, if they look back at their own series, they also redraw stuff. Like if you look at older One Piece, it looks different than now. He did at a standard back then though, and some people even say that, for example, Eiichiro Oda, in his manga work of One Piece, it became worse and more chaotic. Like that back then, his art was actually more clear than right now. That now a lot of the times his art is too chaotic. Yeah, maybe the problem there is also that he tries to tell a lot. Like he has so much to tell, but he only has so much space for it. And if he tells everything he wants to tell, then One Piece even takes longer than it already is. And people already have a criticized him for for it being long. Like that's the first talking point most of the times, or one of the first talking points of people when they think of One Piece. Oh, it's so long. That's most of the times one of the first things what they think about with One Piece. But it does show that that keeps it up for so long, and he's like a marathon runner, not a sprint runner, because there are other shows that have started in One Piece's lifetime, and also already ended before that. So that's kind of interesting, and those were popular series like My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer. They're all big series, manga series, and I'm talking manga right now because some of them the anime didn't finish yet. But they One Piece survived that as well. It One Piece is still going while they already had their successes in between, and still have with the anime marketing, of course, because yeah, for manga, anime is being made for marketing, and then by making anime, the manga also becomes more popular because people want to then, if they are impatient, to then read the manga and then continue that story through the manga instead of the anime, and then Yo, Hart, welcome back to the show. NINJABOX is showing, and what did you eat today? How's it going? How's it going? Here, drawing the 41-hour manga drawing practice challenge, the six-pack suggested by the Giant. But yeah, what was the point again? Oh yeah, like if your art is good enough and not, or do you ever feel that your art is not good enough for what you want to make with your current art skills? Like I think some time ago, Psychra Asin made a video about like your artistic um, abilities and your eyes. So your way of seeing how good it is versus creating it. And if your art eye and your art skill level meet, it's good. But then sometimes your eyes become better than your skill level, and then you think your art is shit. But yeah, I guess sometimes you need to set a bar, and maybe some manga become worse than others, like how some people criticize Eiichiro Oda of it becoming more chaotic, and they don't like current day One Piece his art. But I think also it also looks good and organic. Yeah, I guess since the beginning, always One Piece was criticized with the art, how it's not, it's still cartoony or whatever. Like how people said with Gear 5, yeah, it's too cartoony, but One Piece always was cartoony. It was always like that. Uh, like, but the advantage One Piece has with that cartoony-ish thing is that it can do it. Like, let's say Naruto or Bleach did it, it might look a bit more weird. But yeah. Yeah, the point was like, do you ever feel like your art abilities are not good enough for what you want to create? And you're talking from an artistic point of perspective, like an artmate also talked about it. And yeah, for me with party time, I think my current party time one shot level is my highest bar so far of manga skills, or like while drawing party time the one shot, you learn new things as well, because like I did not know everything, I still don't know everything how to draw things, and then when making manga you figure stuff out. At least that's my experience when I make manga. So because when you make manga you have to draw many things, and characters in different poses and everything. Yo, Danchton, welcome back to the show. NINJABOX, and what did you eat today? And when you draw manga, while drawing it, you figure out new things how to draw that as well. And of course, then you look at reference or make your own reference, how it should look like. And of course, it doesn't always have to be anatomically correct, but I do think it needs to look appealing, or at least to the eye, the reader. And some manga thrive more on story, I think, than their drawing abilities versus some other manga. Like if some more, uh, like I personally think that some mangas a bit less well drawn than other manga, but then maybe they have something else that keeps the reader reading. But I guess for the story they try to tell, it's still good enough. Um, well, of course, it's also your personal opinion on which manga looks better than others. But then, like, you can draw the best manga, but if your story is shit, maybe yeah, then it's just not interesting to read. So, but yeah, I'm still stuck with Party Time the One Shot as a series because well, it has to start right at the beginning at a certain level. Yeah. Like I want to do everything or not everything, most of it drawn correctly traditional, but from the experience of the one shot, I did fix some things up digitally, and it's just more of a pain in the Mendux side that if you have to do it all traditionally with ink correctly in one go. Um, so maybe with party time, I might make it completely digital, um, or not. But yeah, over the years, if I look at my older party time art, for example, and party time is a manga series that I started creating many years ago as a series, and then later switched to it being a one shot. The main reason for the one shot was also for the 100 Tezuka Award, but also then that I've learned that to finish it and make it complete, because a series, the problem with a series is that uh, yeah, if you start it, you have to finish it. But I didn't start it correctly, I guess, or my art skills is not good enough yet, and the storytelling. Yeah, like you could argue maybe okay, just start, which actually was what I did. Well, then if you look back later, yeah, it's yeah, like one shots are easier to finish because it's shorter, so it's you know. But yeah, if you also create, do you ever feel like your artistic level is not good enough for what you want to create? Uh, and then how do you handle that? Like you just improve your skill level or improve your drawings and then come back to it later, which is also a possibility. That's also one of the reasons why it's better to start with short manga stories if you create want to tell your manga to start first with shorter stories to practice the manga skills so that when you level up in the manga drawing abilities and the whole process, um, and then when you improve that, you come back to it later to start your real shit. Well, the problem of this is can also be, well, then you might think you're never good enough, and then it never starts. and then you're too old and you die, and then you never started it because you're practicing your skills for your whole life for the right moment to start, but never starting it, and then yeah, might be a regret to take in your grave. But yeah, like making manga takes a lot of time, and yeah, bills also need to be paid. So and manga is like a full, if you take it seriously, at least it's a full uh, work week. It's like yeah, or it just gets slower. So if you make a series and your chapters come out really slowly, like once in a long time, then yeah, people just forget about your shit, I guess. Unless you already proven yourself. But if you're a starter that hasn't proven themselves yet, yeah, people forget it, right? Unless it's yeah, really good quality, or like for okay, look, for some already proven, people are willing to wait for, and like let's say Hunter x Hunter, the guy Togashi is sick, right? The So he has more. So people are really happy if a new chapter comes out. Oh, welcome back, Hart. Oh, yeah. What time is it over there? 3 a.m. or something? You go back to sleep? Well, good morning. That's cool, man. Thanks for popping in. Have a great sleep. Sweet dreams, and don't forget the man under the bed. Merc, that is. Yes, so good morning and good night. See you later. 3:19 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, man. Have a great sleep. Yeah, it's not only the six pack, but I'm also adding here some screen tone to practice the screen tone skills a bit, or well, more as a brush now. But yeah, I kind of like it. And that's the advantage of digital drawing, because traditional you cannot use it as a brush, at least so far I know. But digital you can, as you can see right here, which yeah, gives it a bit of that manga aesthetic. Yeah, normally I don't really want to over screen tone too much in my manga, to have a certain art style, to follow the masters that inspire me. But yeah, also other masters inspire me, and they use more screen tone. So, but yeah, over screen toning in manga is also not good, because then you rely too much on screen toning instead of your actual drawing skills. So yeah, I think if you have a well-defined black and white artistic ability to tell your visuals, uh, yeah, a scar. Why a scar, man? What kind of scar? a scar on the six pack. Yeah, maybe I can draw a simple quick scar. Scar face? No. What scar? I know, a Ninjakees scar. I know, shit. Oh, that's more a tattoo. Oops. Ah well, he has a Ninjakees scar tattoo. How do you draw scars? I should not be drawing scars, man. Lame scar. What is this, man? No, then you don't see the six pack. Yeah. Here's your scar. More like a tattoo. No. Two. Like Luffy. Luffy! I monkey D. Luffy! Oh, like Luffy. Or a Zoro. Zombie man. Like that guy from Jujutsu Kaisen, Scarface. Now his whole body is like scar. Score. Okay, enough scars. We only have 36 minutes left. Bruh. Okay, let's see. I have to make it a bit more sculpted looking. Yeah, there are different ways of drawing. You can, of course, also sculpt your drawing more like a painting. But in this case, it's about a line art. The line art, because manga exists mostly of line art, not sculpting art. So that's why through lines, trying to convey the visual image, not through paint sculpting. Like you can make amazing stuff with painting, sculpting, like blocking out your art through just raw sculpting your visual image. But in this case, we're focusing on the line art, not the sculpting art. Yeah, I saw this video of someone that talked about it, who made some amazing stuff. Good night, Hart. Have a great night, and yeah, man. Enjoy. Have some nice, juicy drink. Sweet dreams. Some nice six-pack dreams. You wake up in your dream with a six-pack. And maybe you already have one. Maybe you already have one. And it's an 8-pack. You're drawing the six-pack for the 1-hour manga drawing practice challenge, in case you did not know that. Adding some screen tones here. Are we allowed to draw male nipples on yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ah, shit, I was in the wrong layer. Oops. Number 3. Let's see. Six-pack. So I'm drawing a bit of the torso as well, not just the six-pack. Because else it's just a floating six-pack, and yeah, I find that a bit lame. So yeah, ninjas. Do you have a six-pack? Or draw along, getting a six-pack. 1, 2, 3. Or an 8-pack. Or maybe you have a 1-pack. 1-pack. Or 2-pack. So remember, this is for practice, not a final piece, so it doesn't have to be perfect. If you draw along, Pansy. Yeah, we also drew a fat belly before. I think suggested by the giant, but now it's the opposite. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I heard six pack is really hard to maintain. I guess only a small percentage of the population has a well-defined six pack, and some are more natural with it. I guess if it's in your DNA, easier to you know. Like some of those fit boys say like, oh yeah, do these exercises to get a six pack, but then other fit boys say, oh, but actually you cannot train a six pack. You have to do other things to make it more, like to make it appear, you know. Like you can probably have a six pack under the fat, but to make it appear, well, you have to remove the fat. So therefore, and also with other exercises, you automatically train your six pack with some muscle training and such. For example, I train like chest with certain moves with cables and such. But while doing that, you also automatically uh, train your six pack, or that's what another fit gym bro said to me. Like he said, "Oh, why you're wasting?" Or he recommended me to not waste too. Like I did six pack. Uh, what was it? Sit-ups on the machine with some weights on it in the gym. But then he said like, yeah, but if you do this like chest training, then you also automatically get your six pack. Um, no, coming soon. No, yeah. This is your suggestion to draw the six pack giant. Thanks. So here's the six pack practice, and yeah, I guess the giant has not so much fat. I think the giant can easily get a six pack if he actually puts some effort in muscle training. He can, I think, have a easier get a six pack because if you're less fat, it's easier to see it. Um, yeah, here you have it. So yeah, but I think for the giant it would be easier to get a six pack if he actually puts in the work because he has less fat. So then you easier see the muscles. But yeah, like you read, the giant doesn't like muscles, so that's not gonna happen then. I think it's easier if you have less fat to get a six pack, at least to make it pop, you know, than opposed to if you have more fat. And maybe it depends also on your DNA and such. So for some people, it's just easier to keep it. Like my problem is I love to eat and enjoy life with food. But yeah, some people hate to eat, and then it's easier to not eat, and then you know it's easier to get a six pack. And then again, it's hard to maintain. To keep it shredded looking, right? You don't need legs for a six pack. Cannot just do sit-ups. Yeah, walking then. Walking might be a problem for your legs. Let's see. Do you have some other angles? Yeah, mostly it's front or the side, right? Yeah, I'm drawing also a bit of the torso with the six pack. Why you ask? Well, else it's just a floating six pack, which I find a bit lame looking. It's like when people suggest drawing the tongue and then not the mouth, or at least, yeah, then I draw the mouth with it because most of the time a tongue is in a mouth, for example. And yeah, six pack is mostly on the torso, so I draw a bit of that, you know. This is literally practicing the chisels. How does this go? This goes a bit up here with the arm. I'm not gonna draw the whole arm, but to give an indication that this here. Six pack. So yeah, ninjas, what have you been watching lately? Or playing anime or games? We've watching a bit of Sakamoto Days on when eating dinner, episode number 4, which was fun. Yeah, it's so far an enjoyable show. Yeah, of course the manga's also there. I might prefer the anime though. Um, yeah, Sakamoto Days is basically about this guy Sakamoto, who was like this hitman in his prime, in his older days, and then at some point he retires and becomes fat and have a family. And because of his family, I guess his girl convinced him to not do become a hitman anymore. A hitman is like someone who kills people for hire, like hitman shit. But then he stops being a hitman and then has started a family. And then because he stops being a hitman, the group that he belonged to wants to kill him because he stops being in the organization of hitmen, and therefore he needs to die according to them. And then all these other hitmen are after him, and they don't believe he became this fat uh, because he was like a beautiful boy, looking handsome dude, and now he's a fat dude with a mustache. Uh, and they think they are underestimate him because of his fatness, but he is still as strong as ever because he was a legendary hitman in the hitman world, and he still is because he still has the skills, and even though he became fat, and as a family now, he yeah. So it's basically about other hitmen trying to assassinate him uh, because he retired to become be a hitman, and yeah, it's all has fun stuff in it. Some good shonen action. It's more realistic though. Plays in Japan, um, but the characters do have some uh, physical abilities, or like shonen jump type of characters, and one of the side characters has he can read the mind of people. He's like a psychic. He has uh, he cannot unlimitedly read other people their minds, but to a certain extent he can read people their minds, what they think, and therefore he was also an assassin. Well, you have to get into it to understand it better, but basically he was also an assassin, and like if he's in battle with someone, he can read the other person's a bit what they think in a certain radius, in a certain range. So how far people are standing, then he can read their minds and therefore also dodge attacks. So like let's say a hitman attacks him, or and they think something, then because he can read their minds from a certain distance, he can dodge uh, well certain attacks and such, you know, and that's one of the characters. So there's some a bit of psychic supernatural element in there, introduced in there with one of the side characters. You have also this other girl, part of the crew, so to speak, or side character that's has some martial arts. She comes more from a Chinese-ish background with some martial arts. Uh, from this, what was it? Her family clan was killed by the assassins and such, and they came after and shit. And then Sakamoto and the new dude, what was his face? He looks a bit like Sanji, or at some in a certain extent. But yeah, they try to help her and such, and but Sakamoto, the main character, who that's the guy who has a mustache and became fat. He still is powerful in his abilities. Like a lot of people underestimate him because hey, this is the legendary assassin that was really well known and all that. He has this um, what's the word? No notoriety in the assassin world, and then they see him like, oh, this fat dude. They underestimate him, and that's their mistake because he can still beat them to smithereens. It's a bit like One Punch Man in a way, in the sense that like he is like maybe you could argue. I'm not sure. I've not. I've been only at episode 4, but you could maybe argue like he's like okay. He has sort of not exactly like Saitama's level from One Punch Man, that he is like the strongest and beat everyone in one punch, but in a sense he is that for the assassins. Like he's not, he takes punches and such and not beat everyone in one punch, but more in the sense of skill level, he is like top tier, and therefore he is a bit like the sort of Saitama of the story. And then he has also this grocery store, or this 7-Eleven kind of store, where he works at with his family, and he just tries to live a normal life, and then he has to protect that convenience store, so to speak, with his family, and also his wife made him stop being an assassin. She knows about it apparently from for a few flashbacks from the more of the beginning of the story or one of the episodes. But she knows about like him being an assassin, and she made him promise to not kill ever anymore, and being an assassin. But of course, people do come after him, and yeah, that makes for yeah shonen battles. The reason why to protect, but because of his great skill level in assassination, he can quite easily protect. I wonder if there will come a moment where he gets beaten for real or something. But so far, it feels more like a Saitama type of story where he just wants to chill his life with his wife and kid, his daughter. Uh, yeah, but so far it's a fun, well produced anime. The animation quality and the visuals are really awesome. Yeah, so far it's fun, and we're gonna keep watching it. I might even read the manga at some point. Um, but yeah, that is one of the anime we've been watching. We still have to continue that other show called what's it called Arcane. But I prefer to I guess marathon it, but that yeah takes a bit more time. So to really I forgot a bit also what it was all about, because so many shit happened in the previous season. Yeah, it's better to watch them both at the same time, I guess, or marathon them. Because sometimes with a show that you have not seen in a while, you might forget some shit. Uh, yeah. We've also been watching some of the new season of Doctor Stone, which is fun. And they are now in America, or, well, yeah, the new America. Like, Doctor Stone is this story about humanity is like turned into stone, and there are only a few survivors, so to speak, or well, at the beginning, like people were like turned into stone. So everyone on every living being on the planet, or well, all humans, were turned into stone by a natural uh, event, like what's the word? By the climate. An event occurred, and it seems to be a natural phenomenon, and that changed all humans into statues, like stone statues. That's why it's called also Dr. Stone, or one of the reasons. Well, because the whole humanity was turned into stone, and then at some point, thousands of years later, like you have the main characters, and one of the main characters is like a genius, smarter than Einstein, with science and such. Um, and he, at some point, after thousands of years of counting in his head, because it seems that when the people were turned into stone, they still remain sort of consciousness. While they do fall asleep, also being in the stone, but they are sort of still conscious. And the main one of the main characters, uh, the smart guy, was still counting while being in stone, and therefore knowing how much time has passed. So he's like this crazy scientist kind of main character, and he was counting for the whole time to keep track of how much time is being passing. And then at some point, for some reason, by this sort of liquid or something, alcohol, like some specific liquid, he I think it was because of the liquid, he gets unstoned, so that made the stone crack open, and him being able to awaken from his like being in stone, uh, yeah, because he was in, people were in stone, and then because of that liquid, he was unstoned at some point, and then well, this guy is smart, so he figures out ways how to make people alive again, because the people that were turned into stones are actually still human beings if you unstone them. So he finds a way to unstone the people, but you need some stuff for it. And because he is smart, he basically has to reinvent all humanity's inventions, or at least not reinvent, but to build it back. You know, like all the. So this story is well about you human and the science. All we have invented so far, like fire, electricity, telephones, and such. In this story, like gets reintroduced, or yeah, it's you can learn some stuff from it. Um, but basically, it's about that well, they try to restore humanity, and of course, there's shonen manga elements, some battle elements in there, and also the science element or of all the inventions of humanity theme. That's I think an interesting way to put that in shonen type of manga storytelling. Um, but yeah, this main character Senku and a few other characters. Well, they try to restore humanity, and also uh, by each episode they build new, or not new, but humanity's inventions back. At some point, they also make a sort of a telephone and such. And like this guy is really smart, and he's really necessary for the story because he knows how things work. Like because uh, like imagine if if you you start on a new planet with the same resources as Earth, do you really know how you have to build back everything? Everything you know now, a PC, computer, telephone, electricity, fire, and such. Do you know from scratch how to make it? Well, this guy does, and that's what he does. And with people that he unstones and such, make help him and such. Of course, you have also some people that were unstoned, and those were the wrong people. They want to actually build a different society and such, which make it for interesting conflict between yeah, the characters. But yeah, this is one of the newest season came out, and that is what we have been watching as well. So far, it's still fun. I forgot to screen tone this one. Oops. Let's give it a little flair here. But yeah, they're basically trying to fix back humanity and bring back everyone that was turned into stone. And one of the characters at the beginning, at least, he has a different vision and also destroys some statues because he disagrees that some people are restored, and therefore at the beginning he literally just breaks statues and such. So he technically murders people by breaking the people that turned into stone, or some of the people. Yeah, but it's really interesting anime slash mangas. Well, the manga technically already finished, I believe, but yeah, I'm we're watching the anime, so there are different mediums to enjoy the same story. And also, yeah, I guess it's easier to watch anime with someone versus reading a manga with someone. Like an anime you can watch together, but reading a manga together is, yeah, I guess it's more like reading manga is more like of a solo experience, I guess, than with other people. Like, do you ever read a book with someone else? And how does that work? Yeah, each medium has so their strengths and weaknesses, I suppose. or just their way of consuming it. Like some co-op games you can play with others, but then solo games, yeah, you can take turns, but then not at the same time. Or just watch someone play and you don't play. And then that's also a way. Do you just prefer to play a game or watch someone else play a game, and why? Well, I imagine if you prefer to play a game than watch someone play a game, it's because you want to make the experience yourself. And yeah, sometimes maybe you don't have the game or you just prefer to see someone else, like, you prefer to watch because you're not into playing games, maybe. uh, or yeah, not go into the whole trouble of getting the game, or maybe it's not, like, maybe it's only on a certain thing and you don't want to buy it, or through other ways. Yeah, or just checking out what the game is like, or it might be too difficult for you and see someone else do it. Yo, Dion, welcome back. NINJABOX ishhh, and what did you eat today? No interest in playing, but I might have interest in seeing. So, so you don't want to play it, but seeing it is. Are you like to see the reaction of the person that's playing it, or just the game? It can also be like, yeah, the person that's playing it is entertaining with their reactions, and it's not necessarily always about the game. Can be a way. Well, yeah. Yeah, and if you don't want to play it yourself, but you like, okay. Yeah, that's also one of the ways to enjoy a game. Yeah, maybe sometimes you want to see how someone else does it, and then you don't have to do it. Yeah, but maybe also depends on the game. Some might be more enjoyable to watch than other games to watch, because of the gameplay. What number was this? 8? There's the timer. Yeah, I guess that was it for this one. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. We finished Another set of drawings for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge suggested by the Giant. Here's number 1 of the 6 packs. Here's number 2. Added some extra scars here because game suggested it. And here's number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. And number 8 here. So yeah, just let me know your favorite 6-pack drawing here. And if you have any other suggestions, let me know as well. So far, this is the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge for drawing the 6-packs. Yeah. Do you have a 6-pack like one of these, or ever had it, or want one of these? Yeah, and which one is your favorite? Alright ninjas, that was it for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge, once again suggested by the Giant to draw the 6-packs. Let me know which one was your favorite, and yeah, if you have any other suggestions, let me know as well. So this was number 53 of drawing for the 1 hour manga practice challenge as well. Number 54 is Collarbones and Next, suggested by Dion. So that's the next upcoming number to draw for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. Yes! Alright ninjas, thank you for joining once again. NINJABOX ishhh, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninjakees out. Don't worry, we're still here. That was for the record. Alright. Up next one is, well, I guess we go straight to the next one. Still have to save this one first before we lose the data. Else we drew it all for nothing. Oh, my coffee became cold. Iced coffee. Well, not that I minded too much. Also, Ninja-chan brought some cookies here while I was drawing. These are, what is it? They're like the Japanese cookies that we got from Obasan a while ago. It's I'd forgotten even to suggest anything. Yeah, I might have to close the suggestions at some point, but or maybe put some of my own suggestions in between, because we already have quite a list. But for the next, how many hours? 61. Yeah, we already made like a year worth of weekly videos. So we're now over a year already. Yeah, we have until 62 already. But yeah. Anyways, let's quickly eat this cookie. Else it's just laying there. It's sort of like, what is it? Rice cookie or something? It's a bit salty and sweet at the same time, which makes an interesting combo. Sort of like a rice cookie, crunchy. Yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, ninjas, what did you eat today? How's it going, Dion? You're still stuck? Now let me quickly finish this cookie. Yeah. How long? How do you know if you leveled up? Let me wash my hands. My art will improve in it. Hopefully. But how do you know? When you're ready. You can feel it. In your bones. How do you know if your art improved? Well, I guess you see it, or you think you see it, or maybe other people tell they see it. Yeah, I think people said it with my manga. Like before, I drew also with other mates, like making manga comics, putting it in a magazine, and when I made later chapters, some people said, yeah, you improved, even though maybe I didn't really see it myself. Uh, but yeah, did they speak the truth? I guess they did, from their perspective. And also your eye level, right, of seeing, and your art seeing, art skills and art eyes. Like you have an art level, yeah, give the Sharingan of your art level, um, being able to see and draw them, or at least that's what Psychra Essen in one of his YouTube videos years ago put into my mind. Like he made like this graph of your eye, artistic eye, so your artistic Sharingan level, and then your drawing skills, and then um, your eyes improve over time, right? Hopefully, and then your art skills as well. If you keep improving that, and then at some point they meet, and then you have a nice boost of confidence and ego. But then, if you think your art sucks, then your eye level becomes better than your drawing skill level. So your art eye or something. Yeah. And then people with less eyes and more art might become more cocky. But yeah, what do you think? Is that theory a good theory or not? That I'm not sure if you need to have it had it. But yeah, let's see. What do we have to do? The next one is collarbones and necks. Collarbones. Uh, Yippee the pippy! Cheerios. All right. Collarbones and necks. What's a collarbone again? In your neck, right? Collar, 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 bone. Yeah, I guess this shit. Is this AI? Or 3D even? I don't know why, but it looks a bit fake. Oh, you have enough reference here. Um, yeah. Collarbones. Wait, how do you write it again? Collar. Yo! Oh shit, I accidentally clicked it away. Collar. Collarbone. Collarbone. Yeah, I'm also searching it on Pinterest. Let's see if it's safe for work. Because sometimes it's not safe for work. It should be. It's like this. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Okay. Let's Databayo. Databayo. Kono yaro. Databayo. Okay, 6 packs are done. Okay then. Up for the next session. Alright ninjas, right now it's time once again for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. Once again to become a super mangaka. And today's suggestion is Collarbones and Necks, suggested by Dion. So let's pick up the pen and let's start drawing the collarbone. Ishh. I have to wake up. Wake me up inside. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Data by you. Data by you. How do you write it again? Collar. Bones. And next. Shiz. Snake. Right? Right. Collarbones and necks. What else? Yeah, it's already not the next day yet. Yeah, 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 boy. What day is it? Date, time. Okay, let's get one ready. One ready. Okay. Wait, let's start. Time. And let's start the timer. Let's go. All right, it started. All right, right now we're going. Right now we're drawing the collarbones suggested by Dion. Collarbones and necks. So it's like the bone at your neck, right? Let's see. So it's like this bone, right? And then here we have another bone. A bone, and then with a neck, because they're stuck to each other, and then somewhere here and here, and then but it has like two lines, so there's two lines for the one bone, right? This is the collarbone, and then one line goes here. So we're doing the line art, not sculpting it like a sculptor, but we are now doing it with line art. Because in manga we also need line art for drawing the visuals and connect those in your eyeballs, because else you cannot, you know, else it's not a manga, else it's a painting go. Painting go. No, but we're drawing a mango. Mango! Not a painting go. And yeah, let's see. Collarbone as shadow here. Shading. The shadow. The shadow. The shadow. It looks a bit weird, but it's for now what it is. And yeah. Neck has like this sort of how do you call it? The neck shit. The neck connector. Oh yeah, like what was the word for it? The lines that you see on your neck. That's like at your neck. I don't know all the namings, so I'm just inventing them for now. Here's the shadow of the chin, but I guess we don't really need that. Maybe we can make it a bit more clear with some screen tone, which means my art skills are not good enough, or my black and white skills are not good enough. Because I need screen tones and rely on screen tones, which is actually the new way of manga, that you have to heavily rely on screen tones. And you're not being able to actually draw the correct lines in black and white right away, and just having screen tones as an extra, you know. But yeah. Using screen tones as a brush to flesh out this a bit better, potentially. Yeah, well, this is for, oh shit. Maybe a bit too dark, but yeah, it's not for perfection. We're practicing here our manga drawing abilities. Collarbone. It's a bit too big. A little bit too big. Let's do something about that. So, yeah, we need some space for the other ones. Okay, let's maybe draw a bit of the chin with it as well. So it comes from around the ear. You have the other bone, and then let's see, neck makes a line here going down, and then here is the left, and here comes the other line from under the chin, and then here goes the right, here a bit of the shoulder blade, and then here the right collarbone from our perspective, and here the right, or the, no, all right, yeah, and here's a bit of shadow from the shadow from above, a bit of that here, and then here we have the other neck bone thing that comes from the neck, and then we have these two, the left collarbone with a shading here to emphasize that it's a bone being here. This is like one bone that sticks out from the flesh, right? That's why you see it, I suppose. And then here's the left part of the body, and yeah, I draw a bit of the shoulders as well. Let's see. Yeah, like the picture is really soft, but we draw hard lines, so there is that. And then here the shoulder, and a bit of shading here for the shoulder. Let's see. Then we move it a bit up for it to save space, and then here's the chin with some shadows, but we make it as line art. Build it shading there. And this goes a bit, yeah, with line art actually not everything always has to be drawn. It can also be hinted. Yeah, so it can also be hinted that there's something going on there, and it doesn't always has to be connected. Um, huh? mm, mm, mm. A bit like that. I feel like this is a bit too overkill though. So let's hint it more with some lighter lines. A bit more like that. Yeah, I guess the shoulders are a bit overkill too. To keep in mind not to go overdoing it. A bit thinner lines maybe. And then with the screen tone trick, adding some more depth and make it not too dark for the collarbone here, and then a bit of the shoulder hint here, so, and then this one too, bit of the shading. Yeah, the underneath the collarbone has a bit more shadow than on top, at least in this picture with the reference. So, and then a bit like this. Wee. Okay. Up for the next one. Some of those bones really stick out like what the hell. Yeah, this is a bit of a close-up. Let's see how we make this into line art and yet make it visually clear. So around here is a bone that's going up. That's the upper bone, and then below here is the lower bone. But this has a bit less shadow. Try to make it a bit more less dark, so to speak, and then a bit more like that. So this is a bit of a close-up. Maybe it's not completely clear. Yeah, a bit like that. So that's the right part of the collarbone. Like over here is the chin. A little hint of the chin. And here too. Let's add some screen tone for the light thing. A bit under the collarbone, trying to make it pop a bit. Here's one of the shoulders. And here it is a bit dark. Yeah, a bit like that. Yeah, it's from a close-up, so it's maybe a bit less. Yeah, I don't really like it, but we have to keep moving. That's part of shitty drawings. Oh yeah, it's part of the process. You have to make shitty drawings to get to the good ones. Alright, up for number 4. Number 4. So now we draw for the 1-hour manga drawing practice challenge the collarbones suggested by Dion and necks. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot necks a bit. Focusing more on the collarbones. But yeah, there's a neck attached to it, technically. How the hell is this one going? Let's see. So it's like going down here, almost like a cock being in there, but it's the bone. And then, yeah, try and use like the chin going on here, and then up, and then here's the other collarbone and the shoulder part with the what's it called? Shoulder. And then here a bit of hint of shading of the shoulder. Then here goes the top of the collarbone, trying to not make the liner too sharp and give it a hint of it. Like not always everything has to be drawn super clear. Here's the other part of the collarbone. And then a bit like that. Oh, yeah, not everything is in the, so this is more, so here's like the, let's see, a bit like that. So let's add some more screen tone for the, to make it pop a bit better. Yeah, you can also do it with just gray or something. And then here. So I was going over there, ninjas. Are you also drawing? Practicing those manga abilities, drawing abilities. So I now draw also from reference, in case you did not know. What's this, number 4? So yeah, if you don't know how something looks like, reference is the key to make it better and actually try to look at it and adapt it in your way of drawing. Four. Collarbone. Let's see if we can find another angle. I guess it's mostly the front, eh? Oh well. It is what it is for now. Okay. Collarbone, collarbone. So here's the left part going down here. And then we have here, let's say, here the right of the neck. Then here goes the left part here. And here the right part. Then here the top of the left collarbone goes a bit down. And then over here the right goes a bit here up, also down of course from the other side, and then a bit of that comes from the top, and here's part of the neck, and here another part of the neck, the throat, or what's it called. Then here we have the right lower part of the collarbone, and let's draw a bit of the shoulder here as well, so to give that a bit of the top torso view. And on the left part we do the same over here, So then we have the bottom of the left collarbone, a bit of that shading hint over there, not too harsh, but a bit light. And then, well, yeah, that's a bit maybe too dark, but yeah, whatever. And here a bit of lines. So here we have the collarbone lines. Let's see if we not forget anything here. A bit of that, and you have also a bit on the top here, that sort of bow here, the round shit that connects the top, and over here a little bit of a hint as well. If you look at Dragon Ball, you also see the things pop in some of the Dragon Ball, the line art from what I remember, stylized. So there is that. I think this line art is pretty alright, but let's make it pop a bit better with some screen tone. Screen tone plays BG3. Yeah, I cannot stream that live, it's too heavy. So I need another PC for streaming. Let's see, for 5. Well, I just use Ninja-chan's PC as my streaming PC then, and then she does not have a PC. Yeah, fair enough. That's a good deal. Yeah. I just take Ninja-chan's PC and then that's our streaming PC. Yeah, that's a good deal. A good deal for your Happy Meal. That's a very good deal. Don't you think so, Dion? Or ninjas? Yes. Then you can watch me play. Then you can watch me play. Like, watching is more fun to see someone else play, right? Yeah. And then you cannot join. See, Dion even agrees. My son's PC. Now he has to draw. Doing something productive. Yeah. I don't know. I wonder what his specs are. I have no clue. What video card do you have, Dion? Does it even matter? I saw that the video cards, yeah, were really expensive. Also, mate sent it to me that the video cards, the new ones at least, skyrocketed. Like, if all these scalpers buying these new video cards, Series 5000 or something, and normally it's like 1500, and then they sell it for 3000, and humans actually buy it. Normal. I will save you the effort of having to play games if you don't have a PC. Uh-huh. Oh, you don't have a PC? Wait, how good is your PC for gaming? Is it good? What do I even have? It's in my Twitch somewhere. It's in my Twitch somewhere what I have. I don't know, man. There's a graph somewhere. But I don't know from the top of my mind. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I need a better video card for videos and shit. Like for, oh no, what is it? VRAM. I need more RAM. Yeah, that's it. Because with editing and shit, sometimes it really is a pain. A mendoxai. All right, up for the next collarbone. Let's try to make the lines a bit more well defined. And yeah, so here goes one of the neck chisels down, and a bit of the other side of the neck to because they're both, there's like a bone going in that's human flesh. Then here on the right side, here goes the right shoulder, elbow, a bit of a line here for that neck flesh shit going on. And then over here we have the right collarbone, a bit of hint over here, maybe a bit too much. And then over here is a bra thing going on, and the bra thing goes down on her collarbone a bit. Here's the down part of the right collarbone. Let's not try to make it too thick, but yeah. And here the right shoulder part, and that's the right side over there. Now she looks a bit up with her chin, so let's see where those lines are. And then over here, it goes a bit of the chin down, a bit of the neck here, that human skin. And here on the left side goes from the neck down here, so not making the lines too thick, but a bit of that shading technique added to that. And then there goes that. Here on the left side goes the left part, and then over here, let's see, goes the right top part of the collarbone. And here it's, keep in mind that these lines are directing to this part. You don't have to draw it all, of course, but to give a hint to that place, that it's yeah, you get a hint that those parts are connected. Here's the bottom part of the left collarbone, a bit more shading here because it's darker, and a bit thicker darker over here. And yeah, then we have the left sort of collarbone there. Oh, this one should be a bit more lines down here on the right side over here. And then let's see if we forgot anything here. And here is the left bra piece on her collarbone. Let's draw that as well, so that you know what's going on here. And then here the left shoulder part, hinted to that place, but it's about the collarbone. So, and let's see here a bit of the chin part, and and it goes a bit up here. And here's the point of the chin, the pointy end going up here, so that's going on there. And this what's it called, the neck bone, goes here into her neck. And here's an ear, it's gonna goes under the ear basically over there, so it comes from that place and then goes down there, so then you understand maybe a bit where it's coming from. A little bit of shading here at her chin, or what's it called here, chin stuff. It's not a beard, it's shading. But yeah, it might look a bit like a beard, but it's not a beard. Okay, and then we have that going on over there. Let's see, let's add some extra screen tone as well to make it pop a little bit better. Okay, so here let's add some screen tone with yeah, sort of brush, some shading here. It's a bit less thick, so it pops a bit less. And here's a bit of that shadow going on to show the bones, make him pop a little bit here, because here's a bone inside going on, a bone inside her neck, or the neck bone, and a bit of shading here. Let's add this over here too, some shading. And then on the left side up here, a bit of that screen tone shading going on to make the thing stand out a bit better. Then the bottom has a bit more shadow going on here. A little bit here too. And on the right side over here, also some shading under the right collarbone, a bit here as well. So, and a little bit here for the shoulder. Give a hint of that. And then we have sort of maybe just shade this as well. So, and there you go then. Number 6. Number 6. Try not to stick too long with each one, but a little bit. All right, let's make this a little bit smaller. So we can draw more on this page. Oui, oui. All right, up for the next one. This is a side view. This is the neck, the back, and this is the front. And here's the shoulder going down here with the back. And then let's see how this is go. So this is from the sideline, a bit down here, and then here as well. Here is her shoulder slash arm going down here a bit, and here's the back of the arm. Something like this. Then over here goes the chin, and going up the chin to her nice lips. Here, oh, and here the yeah, a bit of a hint of the chin stuff. Now, hair and stuff is not important right now. Let's see. So here goes part of the neck. And let's see the other side over here, around there. It goes a bit more like this, actually. What is this? Yeah, a bit of that. It looks really weird, man. Yeah, something like that. A little strange from the side. Oh shit. Okay, let's add some shading. Maybe it pops better with the shading. Let's see. Something like that. And the shoulder, arm. Yeah, maybe it pops a bit better like this. Chin, yeah, it's all a bit shading here. Yeah, something like that. Seven. Okay, number eight. Number eight. We go a bit too fast, man. Let's see. The right neck. And that has a line. Oh, this one is quite high contrast. Choo choo doo. Okay. And there's the right shoulder thing. And then here's the top of the shoulder blade. Or what's it called? Collarbone. And here the bottom. Then here we have the right shoulder. There's hair in front of it. Oops. Okay, here's the left shoulder with another. And then around here we have the left collarbone, some shading going down here. The right almost part of the boobs, but they're not in the picture. And here the arm part. Here a little hint of the boobs. Let's see, that's part of the hair, so it might look a bit weird. And then here we have the under part of the chin goes here, up, here the lips, nose, and the rest, yeah, doesn't really matter. Let's see, for this exercise, here's basically hair going on. Like that. Yeah. Let's add some screen tone for the pop. The pop the kit. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Some screen tone here. Shoulder shading. And here some more screen tone. Let's go. Yeah, here's shading by the chin and the face a bit. There's a lot of shading going on here. And the highlights. Yep. 8. Let's make this one a bit smaller. Huh? Number 8. This one is maybe a bit big. Oh well, let's try to fit one in here. That's the left, no, right? All right, here's the other angle side. Let's see. Neck, front of the neck, going, let's see, bone, or what's this? It looks really weird, but this is a side angle. Here's her chin going up, and then lips here, and then yes, hair too, of course. Bit of the bottom. The back is around here, and then here we have the top arm shoulder part, and let's see, where's the here it goes. I guess this is the shoulder blade. Arm going down a bit here, and here a hint of the underarm, the back. Let's see, the bone, one of the bone goes a bit this side and a bit up here. Something like that. So we're now drawing for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. In case you did not know, I'm practicing collarbones and necks, suggested by Dion. And this is a side view of that practice. Let's add some screen tone for the pop. Popping that neck collarbone, a bit of shading on the back side here, on the back side of the neck, and also of course at the shoulder slash arm. A bit here, at the upper boob maybe, and here collarbone is really weird looking from the side, but you know, that's part that also needs to happen. This arm should pop a bit more since it's in the front. Actually here too, but yeah. Number 9. Number 9. All right, what's up for the next one? Let's see. Left side of the neck, right side of the neck. Yeah, it all comes a bit down to the same thing. At least the front view, it's a bit easier than the side view. Left neck. Top of the collarbone. Here goes the shoulder. And here the left shoulder. A bit down of the collarbone. Hint of the left side going up. And let's see. A bit down here. Part of the boba. And here. So this one is high contrast. The image at least. A bit like that. Let's add some shadows. On the right side, mostly, yeah, the lightning comes from the left, which is also something to consider when you draw your drawings. Collarbones, neck. Let's make that big one a bit smaller. Oh, nice. Spider-Man. Yeah. Indeed. Oh shit. Uh, yeah, spiders are crazy. 8 eyes and 8 legs. Shouldn't we have 4 eyes then? If you have the same as your arm legs. Maybe next time I should make some squares to draw them in. So, how many spiders are you drawing? Dion! Left, right, left collarbone on the top, shadow down here, or a hint of the thing. Ladybird, what's that? Ladybug. This is the top of the right collarbone, this is the bottom. And then here, let's see, oh, that goes all the way to the right shoulder. Here the right bob arm part, middle, and the left side part of the shading of the left shoulder from our perspective. And then let's see. Oh, it's all insects. And let's see, here's this, and a bit of the shading going from top. Here's a bit of that collarbone popping there. And let's see, did we miss some stuff? Yeah, a bit here. It sort of divides the shoulder and the collarbone-ish with the shading. And let's see. Here goes the chin. 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 The chin. No. Neck chin. A bit like that. Yeah, there's also hair, but let's not add that. Bald chicks. Okay, let's add some shading here. Shady's back. Collarbone on the left side and the top side, a bit of that shading shoulder here as well. Bit here, boob parts, a bit of shading going on here, and it makes a point here. Bottom of the collarbone, the right collarbone shading, and then a bit here. So shading on the bottom of the chin. Crimson chin. So, a bit like that. And there we have 11. Okay then, I think this will be the last one. Don't they have another angle or something? Oh, I guess not. Left neck, right neck, and this line goes down. Here's the top of the right collarbone. The bottom. Here goes another line of the neck. The top of the shoulder thing. Bit of line here. Left neck going right this direction to the left shoulder, and here's the bottom of the left collarbone from our perspective. The bottom line. These ones are a bit more black. You have some of the neck lines going on here, and a bit of shading dividing here. This, and let's see, left shoulder part, left part shading here. Bottom of the right collarbone shading here, going there, and then let's see. Let's add some of this, and bit of that there. Bit of that shading going on here with some screen tone, and then over here as well. Yes, on the top a little bit, and on the bottom, yes, here as well. Bit on the top there, and on the top here on the left side. Yeah, there's really in the neck a bit of that neck flash, stretching it. A bit like this, a bit of shading here going on. A bit thicker lines maybe. And there's number 12. Right on time. Already a new day, eh? Yes, alright, these are the collarbones. Oh, some a bit smaller. Alright, so here we have all the collarbone slash neck suggested by Dion. Here is number 1. Here's number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10, number 11, and last, number 12. So which one was your favorite? Let me know, ninjas, which one was your favorite. So yeah, that was it for the collarbones and necks suggested by Dion. Thank you very much. And yeah, these are the ones of number 54. Yes. Alright, ninjas, these were the collarbones and necks for the 1 hour Manga drawing practice challenge, once again suggested by Dion. Thank you very much. The next one is number 55, which is beards, suggested by Danji-chan. So thank you for watching once again, and see you on the next one. NINJABOX ishhh, and see you in the ninjas next time. Ninjakees out. We're still here. We're still here, don't worry about it. Alright, let's not forget to save. I might have to go to the gym though, because it's already 1 AM. Time goes too fast. Yeah, tomorrow we also have to go swimming. In the midday. Yeah, I probably have to go to the gym. Unless I don't go, but yeah. Then I only went to the gym one time this week, I think. Well, it's technically next week. But you know what I mean, right? Unless you don't know. It is known. It is known. I should charge my phone a bit. A little bit. So I was going over there what you're drawing, ninjas. What are you drawing? What are you drawing? Let me see these. Where is it? I'll do it later. Oh yeah, still have to upload the uncensored version as well, or the least uncensored one. Where is it even? Yeah. Now gonna hit the gym. Gonna hit the gym. It's already a new day. 00:45 AM in the morning. But at least we did some drawing practice. Some drawing practice here. No, not this one. We still have like beards, nose, Platsima, knees, large left torso, big lips, teeth, eyes. Yeah, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to go. 8 more weeks. At least. From the list then. And then after that we have to maybe draw Bobs again, Bobas, or other stuff. Alright. Alright, ninjas, let me know your drawings as well in the Disco/Discord if you drew any drawings alongside. Don't forget to check all the socials over here. And of course, not to forget, I finished the manga Party Time. The one shot is now available as a physical book for ordering, so you can right now order this. Just send me a message. If you want a copy, you also get a bonus Ninjakees card. I guess one of those postcards kind of things as a bonus with that. And of course, not to forget, the most exclusive Ninjakees first edition cards. This is the Party Time first edition Ninjakees card, and this is the first edition Ninjakees card. You will get these both with the book with it if it's still available, so they're limited, so when it's gone, it's gone. So order yours now if you still want the special cards and also the first print of Party Time, the one shot. Now physically also the book contains a lot of extra bonus content in there, so it's a special edition with a lot of bonus stuff in there. For 13 bucks it's now available, or 13 euro it should say, plus the shipping. So people in the Netherlands can pay by Tiki, and outside with PayPal for now. But yeah, just send me a message if you want a copy, and then I just send it to you personally, unbox it really nice and neat, and then ship it to your address, unless I of course see you in real life. And I can just, we can do it like that. Also possible, of course. So many ways to get the box, the NINJABOX, with the manga, with all the bonus content. So yeah, just send me a message on any of the social media, or just email to me, ninjakees@gmail.com, if you want a copy, and then it can be shipped to you or given. Yo Ruby, how's it going? NINJABOX ishhh, and what did you eat today? Yeah, I was just wrapping up the live stream because I have to go to the gym, and it's already technically morning, 00:53 a.m. in the morning, almost 1 a.m. in the morning. But yeah, I didn't went to the gym yet today to train and get this. Where is it? To get a collarbone. No, not that. To get a six-pack, yeah. We have to get this. But yeah, that takes a long time and a lot of gym time. So, but yeah, to get a six-pack. Now I have a one-pack. Yeah. But yeah, ninjas, if you want a Party Time copy of the one shot, just let me know, shoot me a message, and then we can arrange that. Alright ninjas, thank you for joining once again. NINJABOX ishhh, sweet dreams, and don't forget the man under the bed. Merc, that is. Yes, alright ninjas, thank you for joining once again. Later, Dion, Ruby, and everybody else that was here is here now, and see this later. Thank you very much for joining once again. Don't forget to follow on Twitch and ring the bell, subscribe on YouTube and ring the bell as well to stay notified the fastest way if you haven't already. And also check out all the social media, Twitter, X, Facebook, Instagram, and all that over there to see the updates when we live once again as well, and also art uploads and all that. And of course you can share your drawings in the Discord to share your drawings and also see other people their drawings as well. So many things to do, and see you ninjas the next time. NINJABOX ishhh, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninjakees out. Thanks for joining once again, ninjas. NINJABOX ishhh, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninjakees out.